Yep. At first I was curious, naive, and strong. What's outside the box? And connecting the dots. I've searched day and night, pushing forward in my fight. When I realized what I'd found, I lost my mind. Hunting for the first time. Outer border? Okay. Oh no. God damn. With insomnia, nothing's real. Everything's far away. Everything's a copy of, a copy of, a copy of. When you have insomnia, you're never really asleep and never really awake. Yeah, I know insomnia, it's really friggin'. Ugh. One, one, two, 3, 5, 8, 13. Yes, I get. It's the addition of. Anyway, like 2 is 1 plus 1, 3 is 2 plus 1, 5 is 3 plus 2, 8 is 5 plus 3, 13 is 8 plus 5, etc. etc. Yeah. I eat myself to survive, I kill myself to survive, I blank myself to survive. Who am I? Notice Tollens. And Chernobog. I swear I'm going to finish Blood one day, but not today. D. So you have arrived. Hello, who are you? You were once me, or well, we are the same. At the same times, time is irrelevant, or subjective. But at one point, the universe was focused on me, my story, and now it's focused on you. Who put you here, and why are you still here? Long story, but I guess I put myself here to keep me safe. And I remain here because I'm dead. I'm merely a function now. A function based on what you once were, what you once reached. And when you were me, you wanted me to remain a function, so I could explain to you what we were. If you are dead and still here, what is death? Well, before we can define death, we need to define life. And exactly how do you define life? It's hard, right? But I think the key point should be consciousness. We are here, we are conscious, well, you are. So if you are not conscious, you are dead, no? When I die, do I disappear into darkness? That's what you assume happens when you die. Yet, here you are, asking all these questions. Do you remember anything before your birth? No. Could one say you were dead before you were alive? If that's the case, then when you are dead, then you can become alive. And when you're alive, you can become dead. It's a circular pattern, isn't it? Truth is, there never is a point where you, the real you, is not conscious. You are always there. You, however, don't usually remember your transition from one body to another, one dream to another. And I guess I shouldn't fear death. No, not more than you should fear life. I wish I could have come to that insight while I was alive. I've gone through my share of fear, social anxiety, fear of death, fear of any situation that I wasn't in control over. Never mind, Where are we? If death is an illusion, I am dead. Or alive. Dead, alive, both, neither, doesn't matter. You just are. Any definition of alive is purely subjective. Only common ground they share is that you are conscious. So if I'm dead, alive, whatever, is there a God? That doesn't matter. I don't know. Is there? I asked you. Well, what is God to you? Uh, uh, and it doesn't mean anything, really. God is a concept you define. Here in this realm, no one exists but you. No holy scripture to tell you what to think and what not question. In your most basic state of consciousness, you'll find any answer you need. But ultimately, what answer is for you and your that answer is for you and you alone, forcing views. Another is a sure way to be misled yourself. This doesn't answer anything. If you want to find God, start looking in a mirror. If you figured something out, got your definition of the concept of God, then you can come back to me and let me know what you've come up with. Okay. Sorry for the amount of information, and sadly, there's a lot more to come next time. For now, think about it for a while. See how it will work for me. Wait, you know what too? Yes, he was my spiritual teacher. Once he was alive too. He passed on his findings to me, and I began my quest for truth. Now I need to rest. Well, I'm leaving you with Chernobog. Did anything change? And I will ever be able to end this? We're forever entwined, stuck in a play we can't leave. Depp. Is your name Depp? A single pill to make it quiet. Make no mistake, in autopilot, I've improved my chances, struggling to survive. A dead leaf dances, but it's not alive. Tavern Limbo. Yeah, when's the last time you thought about something you really like about yourself? What? You know, most people seem to look up to others and wish they were someone else. And that's great and all. But really, you should be able to be happy about who you are. There has to be at least a dozen different things that others look up to you for. I don't know, I'm kinda good at math. Sure they are. Loving yourself is step one in being happy, and you know what? What? If you don't, maybe it's time to change some things. Like, you can change the way you look at yourself. Don't set the bar too high. Realize you do your best, and that should actually be good enough. Or, you could actually change. Let's see. You really want to be good at something, but you never practice it. I think everyone has something they wish they were good at, but never truly try to fulfill it. I mean, no, some do really try to fulfill it. Well, if you say to yourself, I'm gonna start exercising more, or I'm gonna learn to play guitar, then you should actually start planning for it, not only think it. When you plan it, you'll be more likely to do it. And when you do it, you'll start loving yourself more. Yay! Yay. So, find things you love about yourself. And if you find things that you wish you would accomplish, go and accomplish them. Sure. Okay. Who's a mouse? Hey, wanna read another one of my poem? Yeah, sure. Yes. Bird's nest. We're spreading our feeble wings. We're attached to a single string. We have no choice but to obey. We hope to live 30,000 days. What's in store for us? Some believe, I mistrust, our hero will come for us. At the end, in God we trust. I wanted to be a god, degraded to a lich. I can hear you sob. I'll grant you a wish. I'll show you my power. Oh yes, you bet. Become immortal in the kingdom of death. Black, get out of here. Anyway. Welcome back. Did you get some answer you were looking for? Not really, I got some more questions. Well, before you need to ask... Sometimes you need to ask more questions before you can get an answer that satisfies you. Also, D might not be the easiest to understand at times. I'm sure it will all make sense in time. If I remember it, which I won't. Now, feel free to stay here and as long as you need before heading out again. I'll open the door for you. And that marks the end of this episode. Bye.